Muman Khan Fist 11 Joshu's thing. I have, as you can see, I've lined everything up. Everything ends at the same time. They're nice and smooth. There's no weird things happening at the transition. I have added the normalized region gain. I played with the peaks, but then obviously I wanted to do loudness since the peaks don't do what I want them to do. So I did that. I looked it up. I guess the average is -16, not -23. That's just the average. So I applied that, and things sound pretty good. I can't really play it. It will overload my computer because Logic is a bitch, and these are big files. But anyway, this is where I usually am. Excuse the... People have to die, and they get in my fucking way. Anyway, so now at this point, usually I would adjust these levels, right? But because of the loudness gain automated thing, it doesn't sound like I need to. I kind of listen to it. It sounds pretty good, and my volume is about where you want it. So at this point, everything's ready to kind of be edited. So what I do is I go to each one, I do remove silence. Now I've already put it to my settings. This is my settings. The threshold is as low as it can be, or high, however you want to think about it. Minimum time to accept a silence is 1 second, so you got some breath after you're done talking. And then pre-attack time, just a tiny bit, and I've noticed that just helps ever so slightly. And then post-release time is nothing. And this is what I've been using. It works pretty well, I've noticed. It really makes it sound like the conversations are flowing and consistent, not edited. So boom, bam, look at that, Joshu's Fist. And then I do the same thing for this. Very simple. This is, I mean, look at all the editing I don't have to do. Oh yeah, and all that white noise that you're worried about, boom, it's not even there, baby. It's not even fucking there. Boom, move silence. Boom. Let's keep going. Oh my god, look at all that. It's a massacre. It's a massacre. Who needs to listen to podcasts? Am I right? Alright, boom. Boom. Okay, that's great. And now at this point, then I usually join all these tracks, right? And then I remove silence again. The reason why I remove silence individually is because if I don't, then white noise is going to be conjoined into that single track. And because other people are talking, it's going to register as too loud to take out. So this way, a ton of the white noise is just naturally gone. So usually I save. Let's see if my computer can handle it. Save as auto. Let's see what happens. Right, so I have the normal file is there, so if need be, I can just go back. Now, let's see if my computer can handle this. Now, usually I would shuffle all to the left. Not usually, but this is what I wanted to do, right? If they all somehow magically conjoined with each other, but they need to be one file. Logic does not have a magic way to know what other tracks are doing and when to stop and when to come in. So I join them. And the question is whether or not the settings for each one, the individual settings that it made with the auto gain in this case, stay. I think it does. So we're going to try it. So we're going to do stereo. It's going to take a second. So how are you? While we're waiting, how are you doing, buddy? I've been thinking about you. Thanks for the help. And if you're a stranger for some reason you're watching this, it's nice that you're here. If it's Zach for whatever reason, fuck you. Where the fuck do you get off, huh? Huh? I haven't heard about that bus station. I haven't heard about that airport. Okay. I don't want to know what you do in your room. Anyway. Yeah. If this works, it will be dope because then I don't have to do jack shit, and maybe I could even fool some idiots into paying me to do it for their podcast. Thinking down the line, But yeah, so this happens. I mean, as you can see, after I get everything set up, which takes about 10 minutes if things go swimmingly, Um, I'm almost done. I just need to go and add the sound effects and the intro, which I am not going to do for this because it's unnecessary and we're just playing with things. Yeah, but usually I would push it like 30 seconds forward so the intro comes in at the right time and the outro is really easy, and I put in the sound gong to come in right before you start the koan, I think is the way to do it, as opposed to like now we're talking about it. I think it brings our attention to the koan itself, which is what you want. Who cares about who translated it? Put it in your mouth. Don't play with your food. Okay, so there it is. Now it's I don't know what it's called. It's like analyzing or adjusting, and that's the blue bar. And what's nice is this tells me sometimes I use it, sometimes I use the raw audio file. These are the sound effects that we use in during the podcast. Right now, it will tell me roughly where they are because I haven't removed the silences or the gaps in the conversation yet. That's what I'm going to do once this is done. I wish I knew how to pause this without stopping it, but I don't. So you're just going to have to wait. It's almost done. So if you made it this far, great. Look at that. One big sexy file. I'm not going to play it. Then when I do again, remove silences, exact same thing because my settings were saved. Boom, look at that bad bitch. And then I'm going to shuffle that bitch left. Boom, now we have a podcast fucking done. A 2-hour, I don't know how long it is. I don't know. Let's see. Let's change that. That's an hour and 40 minutes long, my boys. And I just did that in like 10 minutes. So that's it. That's the whole thing, right? Am I forgetting anything? I would do the intros and whatever. And yeah, let's see if it will play. Okay, maybe, I don't know. Sounds kind of loud. But it sounds alright. They sound... Okay, so limiter... I don't know, we had that other thing that... it sounds alright. It sounds kind of loud. I don't know what to do about any of this shit. So I just kind of turn it on. If there's too many peaks, I do peaks. I don't really know the difference. RMS. Oh, wait, I just learned about this. So I'll just do that. And then skip through. Okay, that's pretty loud. Okay. Okay, well, that's the gist. I don't want the I guess we wouldn't peak if I already did the gain. But anyway, that's it.